Is RFID-based attendance system with the cloud data logging using NodeMCU. So in this project, the Google Sheet is used to store the attendance, and the Google Sheet acts as a cloud platform where you can where the attendance data is logged, and it is stored remotely, and we can access that data anywhere with the help of the internet connection. So how to make the connection? This is RFID reader, RFID RC522. And whenever the card is detected, just for our project, I'm using a buzzer and NodeMCU, which will send the data to the Google Sheet. Okay, then how to make the connection? I have done table here, created a table. So the buzzer in this code is used as a audible indicator when the RFID card is detected, and when a card is read successfully, the buzzer emits a sound to indicate the card has been detected and processed. The card has been detected and processed. First, I'll explain how to make the connection for buzzer. The buzzer positive red wire, it is connected to D2 pin of NodeMCU and ground to the ground of NodeMCU. And the RFID has got 7 pins, and we don't connect IRQ pin, and we connect only 6 pins. That is VCC to the 3.3 volts of NodeMCU, and RST pin to the pin number D3, and ground to the ground pin of NodeMCU, and MISO, master in slave out. This pin is connected to pin number D6, and MOSI, master out slave in. This pin is connected to D7, and serial clock. So this is connected to D5, and slave select, or it is also called as a SDA pin, over which the data is transmitted, and it is connected to D4 pin of NodeMCU. So here I have given a table for doing the connection. So according to this table, you do the connection, and IRQ, it is not connected, it is kept open. It is only used for the interrupt request. Here in this project, I am not using IRQ. Remaining connection you do as per the table. This code enables the Arduino to communicate with MFRC 522 RFID module, and which authenticate with the RFID card and perform read and write operation on a specific block of the card. So this is a very big program. It takes more time to explain the entire program. Only the important lines I am going to explain. The first 2 lines, hash include SPI.h and hash include MFRC522.h. So it includes the necessary library for SPI communication, SPI.h, and MFRC522 RFID module, that is MFRC522.h. And in the next 2 lines, these 2 lines, it defines the pins for reset D3 and slave select for D4 to the MFRC 522 module. Next is initialization. It initializes MFRC 522 module, and it set up one key, that is MIFARE key. It sets up a key, and after that, the only thing you need to do is here the card holder name you should write. Here I am writing one name, Namrata, and the size I am taking as 16, up to 16 characters you can give, but the buffer length you give more than that. Here I am giving 18. And in setup function, this is, it starts the serial communication, SPI, and initializes the MFRC 522 model. in setup function. And in while loop, it checks a new card is present or not. In while loop, it checks the new card present or not, and it reads its UID, unique identification number, and authenticates with the card using the key. Authentication is done using the key and writes the data to the specific block. It writes the data to the specific block, writing data to a specific block, and then reads the data from the same block. So then how to write the data to the specific block? There is one more function, write data block. So this function is responsible for writing data to a specific block on the RFID code after authentication. After authentication, it writes the data to a block. And there is one more function, read data from a block. This function read the data from a specified block on the RFID card again after authentication. So the overall code, it enables the Arduino to communicate with RFID module and authentication with RFID card, and it performs read and write operation on a specific block of the card. Now I'll choose the board and port, and I'll upload this code to the Arduino, the NodeMCU. Select the board NodeMCU under ESP8266 NodeMCU 1.012e model and select the port to which it is connected. And before that, you should include MFRC library. Go to include library, manage library, and you type here MFRC 522. So MFRC 522. So here I have installed from GitHub community. So you also install it before uploading. So after that, you click on upload button. Now uploading is going on. 100% uploading is done. After a done uploading command, you click on the right corner serial monitor. Now I'll swipe the RFID tag. See, so it is giving a message as block was read successfully and the data in block is Namrata. Okay, now I want to change this name. Instead of Namrata, I'll give Shanta here. So again, I'll upload the code. Uploading is done 100%. Again, I'll click on serial monitor. Now I'll swipe the another card. See, so another card, it is giving Shanta. Data in the block 2 is Shanta. So in this way, you can give a name, and for that the card UID is 8354 8F and A6. This you have to note down. For this UID, the name you have given is Shanta, and for Namrata, what UID we will get, we'll check it. So earlier I gave that as, now you remember 8354 8F and A6 for Shanta, and for Namrata, what will be the code? I'll check. For another card. Again, I'll upload it. Now I'll swipe the Namrata's card. Sorry. Much disturbance today. See, I swiped the second card. First card earlier I swiped, that is Namrata, and whose card number is 8354. 8F and A6. In this way, for every name, you write in the card holder name and you will get the card UID and you save it in one place in Word or Excel sheet. So those things, UID along with the name, you can use in the main program. So this is all about storing the data in the card using this code. Now I'll show you how to create a Google Sheet in this video. So first you go to Google Chrome and type Google Sheet. Press enter and click on Google Sheet sign in. So when you should create a new blank sheet. This is one way of creating a blank sheet. I'll show you another way. You should go to your Google mail and here you will get the 9 dots. Click on here and scroll down. Here you will see the sheets. Click on this. So here it will ask you to click on blank spreadsheet. Click on blank spreadsheet. So this blank spreadsheet will be opened. Okay, this is one way. That is another way. So both the way I have shown. So one I will close. Okay, now for a RFID attendance, I need 3 columns: date in one column, time in another column, and a card holder name, that is student name, in third column. So I'll type date in first column, time in second column, and card holder name in third column. Card holder name in third column. So after typing all these things in 3 columns ABC, and click on extension. Click on extension. Click on apps script. So he will get one function code here, blank code. So function, my function, open bracket and square bracket. So select this. You copy my code. So which is there in a description box in Word file. I'll go to Word file, copy this code as it is completely. Copy this, Control C, and go back to the blank untitled project editor here and paste here. So I pasted here, and here it will ask you to enter the sheet ID. This is my earlier sheet ID, which I have done practice before doing this project video. So I'll delete this. So you go to your spreadsheet, blank spreadsheet. So here you will get the title ID. So you should copy from D. After D, there is one backspace. From this, you copy. See, it is. I'm not able to copy because this bar is coming. I'll copy here. So copy from D to up to edit. So before edit, there is one backslash. So you have to copy this much. No, from D. After D, one blank backspace is there. From that to 2 up to edit. So you copy this, Control C. So after copying this, go to your project editor here, app script editor, and here there is a colon. Here you paste that. This is your sheet ID. And one more thing you should check whether it is in sheet 1 or which sheet. So again, go back to sheet. Here I have entered date, time, cardholder name in sheet 1. So you just check in the spreadsheet editor, that is sheet 1. And time zone, we should select as I'm in India and Karnataka, I'm choosing the time zone as Asia, Kolkata. That time zone you should change. So these three things you should write yourself. Remaining my entire code remains same. Only in these three places you should do the changes. So if sheet 1 is there, don't change it. So only change sheet ID and time zone. So if you are in India, you keep like this only. Then nothing changing. So all remain same code. Okay. After doing this, click on, you can give the project title. So project title, I'll give attendance. Sorry. Attendance and rename it. So you will come to know the title of the project. So after this, you should save the project. Now click on deploy. So before that, you should save the project. So save project. Project is saved under the name attendance. Click on deploy. Click on new deployment. So after new deployment, click on the settings and you should select web app. And if you want to give the description, you can give the description. And here you should select the mail ID and click on anyone. Then click on deploy. So after clicking on deploy, you will get authorize access. Click on authorize access. And you should select your mail ID and click on advanced. Click on go to attendance, unsafe, and click on allow. So you will get deployment ID and URL. So you copy this deployment ID and URL in one notepad. Later it is we should use this in a code. So I'll copy this and I'll open notepad. And in notepad, I'll save it. So I can use this later. Now what you do, you just copy the URL, done, and click on a new browser, copy this URL there, and last you will get execute, EXEC. So you write question mark and write name is equal to, my name is Shanta CM. I'll type and press enter. And it will give you message as received data in unified or incomplete. No, wrong. I'll go back. Once again, I'll copy the URL here and question mark. I'll write name is equal to, I'll just write Shanta and press enter. Received data is undefined. It is saying undefined. Please wait. And now I'll open one more Google browse. And here I'll copy that URL And after execute, I'll type question mark. Name is equal to, I'll type the name as Bindu and press enter. Once enter is pressed, it will give a message as card holder name is stored in column C. You go back to RFID attendance and here it is stored. Today date is 11/5/2024 and time is 3:18. See here, you can see here 15:18, 46 seconds and name is Bindu. So I'll try one more again in a new browser. Click the URL, type question mark, name is equal to, I'll type as Kavya, press enter. Now time is 3:19. So we shall check the name in RFID Google Sheet. So here it is 3:19. The name is given as Kavya. So this URL is working. So this is all about creating the Google Sheet. This is about creating a Google Sheet. This is the main code. And this code is for ESP8266 based project. It interacts with MFRC 522 RFID module, and it sends the data to the Google Sheet, that is a Google Sheet spreadsheet, through the Google Apps script. So that is about this code. And it includes the necessary library files for SPI communication, SPI.h, and MFRC 522 RFID module, that is MFRC 522.h, and ESP8266 Wi-Fi.h for Wi-Fi connection, and ESP8266 HTTP client.h, Wi-Fi client.h, and Wi-Fi client secure bare SSL.h. So all these library files the project is including in order to send the data from NodeMCU to the Google Sheet. And it defines the Wi-Fi credentials. Here I have given the Wi-Fi credentials, SSID and my password. And it initializes MFRC 522 module here with Wi-Fi connection. And it sets up the buzzer pin also. The buzzer pin is connected to pin number D2, and reset and slave select pin to D0, 0 pin and second pin. And in the loop function, we will go to the loop function now. Okay. In while loop function, it checks the new RFID card, and if it is present, and it results its UID number, tag number. And if the card is detected, it sends UID to the Google Sheet via the send data to Google Sheet, function. And in send data to Google Sheet function, and it gives some buzzer sound after authentication. In send data to Google Sheet function, it checks the UID, and it assigns the corresponding name. For each UID, we have a different name, and it assigns the corresponding name, and it then constructs HTTP GET request. HTTP GET request with the UID and a name, and sends the request to the Google Apps script URL, and handles the response. And in the loop function, it checks the new in send data Google Sheet over. Then the buzzer function turns on the buzzer. to indicate the successful RFID detection and data transmission. So this entire code enables the ESP8266 to read RFID tags, identify them, and send the tag numbers along with the associated name to the Google Sheet spreadsheet using Wi-Fi connectivity. So after copying this code I have already given in a description box. Copy this code and select the board. The board is ESP8266 NodeMCU 1.0 and select the port and then click on upload button. So after uploading, so if I swipe the card, so the tag number RFID card is detected and the tag number is 835545A6. In this way, it is detected. And after that, we will get a brief one buzzer sound. As I have explained in the connection diagram, you do the connection between the NodeMCU and RFID reader, and buzzer also I have done the connection. Now I will swipe this card. This card holder name I have given as Namrata, so that we can see it in a Google Sheet. I will swipe it now. So after swiping, the buzzer will, after authentication, it will give a buzzer sound. It gave the buzzer. Now you can see in the serial monitor, RFID card is detected and the tag number is 8354 8FA6 and name of this is Namrata. That we will check it in a Google Sheet. Sorry, the name of this I have given as Shanta. So it gave me it is updated as Shanta. See here the time here 1606. At 1606 the card name is card holder name is giving as Shanta. Now I'll swipe the other card. This card name I have given as Namrata. I'll swipe it. Now after authentication it gives us a buzzer sound. If the net is speed, immediately it is updated. Buzzer sound we got. We will check it in a serial monitor. Now I got the second card 2357 86A9. We will check Namrata name is updated in Google Sheet or not. So it is updated in Google Sheet Namrata at time 1607. You can check the time here in computer. It is 1607 08. So in this way I have used only two RFID tags, and for the two I have given the two name. Like this you can update the data in Google Sheet for many number of tags. This is the procedure.